Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going in Raw Daily. Everybody say hi to Larson over there at the news desk. It's Friday,
Hi.
Larson.
Yay.
Friday. Yay.
Hooray.
Time to get drunk. No can do because I think I'm sick.
Oh.
Anyways, we got some cool Lucha Underground news today, right, Larson?
Yeah, earlier this week, we got word officially that Lucha Underground Season 4 is in fact happening.
For the longest time, they were like, where are we going to get the money? Where are we going to get the money? This stuff is expensive to put on. They found money, apparently.
Yeah, they found money. Dave Meltzer had a wealth of details about the return of Lucha Underground and what brought about the return of Lucha Underground this week's newsletter. A lot of money talk, stuff like that. But we're going to bypass all that and get to the drama.
Ooh, well, watch that. YouTube doesn't like drama. It might demonetize.
Well, just don't put in the title. It'll be okay.
Okay.
And Meltzer spoke a lot in the newsletter about how talents feel about the return of Lucha Underground. You know, most of these talents, when they initially signed 7-year deals. It's a long time. Sorry, 7-season deals.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, 7-year deals.
That was a bad idea.
One of the two. There's according to Meltzer, the reaction to Lucha Underground's return was varied.
Well, it was a contrast from when it was renewed for 2 and 3, which happened at the same time, in which it was universally yay.
Yeah.
Now with the arrival of season 4, possibly nay, but from some of the talents.
Yeah, he illustrates this juxtaposition by saying, quote, "Those who have no real prospects right now elsewhere were obviously happy with the news," but he continues, quote, "One person close to the situation described it to me as being told you've been drafted to go to war. You don't want to go, but you really don't have a choice, and just hope the tour of duty is short."
That's a really, really grim way and kind of a dramatic way of putting things.
Yes. He continues again, quote, "It is possible some will take their contracts to court since they haven't been paid since the summer of 2016, and there's a question of being able to hold somebody to a contract from summer of 2016 until spring of 2018 without paying them."
Now, this relates to their contracts that state they can't be on United States television.
There is an exclusivity clause in their contract which states they cannot, while they're in a Lucha Underground contract, they can't appear on other televised wrestling shows in the States.
So New Japan on Axis, specifically we saw this with Ricochet.
Yes.
He showed up at the Long Beach show and they didn't air that. He was airing his grievances there.
Yes.
But they didn't air that on Access
because it would violate his Lucha Underground contract.
Right, exactly.
But now his contract is up. He's going to be a free agent middle of January.
He did not sign one of those 7-year deals.
No, he only signed a couple-year deal. Both him and Mysterio, their contracts are up. They have expired. Pro Wrestling Sheet today's Thursday, reported on the interview that Eric Van
Wagenen.
Sure. He's one of the executive producers of Lucha Underground. He did this interview with a show called Masks, Mats, and Mayhem. And there he stated the exclusivity clauses in the Lucha Underground contracts will be, quote, relaxed in the future.
He's quoted as saying the Lucha Underground LLC partners are going to do a talent exchange with Impact, booyah, Ring of Honor, Noah in Japan, and Stardom.
Awesome.
Wagenen continued, quote, "This is all under Dorian's control, but we're definitely going to start letting our guys branch out. We're going to try to help negotiate relationships with other promotions so that our guys can get more TV exposure."
He says later on, according to this Pro Wrestling Sheet report, that they realize now that getting their performers in other shows can only benefit Lucha Underground.
Well, that's true, too. Also, if they take a chunk of their indie dates, that'll help Lucha Underground as well.
Be part of it, too.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be really careful with, you can go ahead and do this, but we're going to take X number of dollars off it. You got to be careful with that. Make sure your guys are happy so, they're happy.
Yeah.
Right? And
well, then
this part up here, some of these might go to court. That's where you want to be careful.
Yes.
So, letting them do this stuff, hopefully we'll avoid that.
Meltzer mentions that some of the breakout stars from Lucha Underground, such as Pentagon Jr., Pentagon Dark now on Lucha Underground, Ray Phoenix, that they're making more now working the indies than they were in Lucha Underground.
Well, yeah.
And, if they haven't been paid for more than a year, I would understand why they might be considering litigation.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, we see guys like, excuse me, Johnny Mundo as Johnny Impact Taya Valkyrie, his significant other.
Yes.
She's on Impact. She was also on Lucha Underground.
Yes.
You see this happen in a couple other places. Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb's doing his first tour of New Japan coming up.
Right.
He's
Sammy
a
Callahan's
rising star.
Sammy Callahan's everywhere.
Yeah.
Because he's going to do a New Japan thing too. And he's on Impact. And he's on Lucha Underground.
Plus,
everywhere.
I think he's the head booker for CZW now, I think.
That's right, yeah. That's
he's a busy man.
Hardest working man in pro wrestling, maybe.
Maybe.
Tommy Dreamer's probably up there too. Check out House of Hardcore. It's going to be on Twitch on the 18th, which is Saturday, I think.
Yeah.
Wow, cool. Anyways, exciting stuff for Lucha Underground. I don't watch it, but maybe I'll start.
It's a good show.
I mean, it's all on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Just watch it.
I have a lot of it in my DVR. I just got to catch up.
I've seen one episode. I liked it. I just don't have time for it.
Yeah, same here. That's why I have like 40 episodes on my DVR.
I do have time for Impact, though. What do you know? What do you figure? Go figure.
Get your priorities in order.
My priorities are you kidding me? Is Moose in Lucha Underground?
All right, fair point.
Moose.
Yeah, Moose is great.
And Sienna? I love the Sienna, too. Anyways.
Moose
and the
is
Chris
great.
brothers? Put the Chris brothers
Moose
there.
is great.
Moose is great. Let's go have a beer. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
It's probably a bad idea, the beer, for this.
Drink wine. It's an expectorant.
Try the wine.